If you own a German car, you're probably losing money every single month without realizing it. But there are 10 insider habits that can make your engine last 300,000 miles and save you thousands in repairs. These aren't myths or forum rumors. These are real habits used by German taxi fleets, master technicians, and long-term owners who routinely push BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, and Volkswagens past 300,000 without major failures. Follow these 10 habits religiously, and your German car can become a long-lasting legend instead of an expensive breakdown waiting to happen. Number 10. Proactively replace every rubber bushing. German cars use complex multi-link suspension systems, especially Audi and BMW, which rely heavily on dozens of small rubber bushings throughout the chassis. According to automotive engineering studies and forum data from BimmerPost and Audi World, ignoring even one worn bushing transfers destructive vibration and stress to the next component in the chain. This creates a domino effect that destroys control arms, shock absorbers, and steering racks exponentially faster than normal wear patterns. The rubber compounds used in German bushings are designed for precise handling characteristics, but they deteriorate predictably around 80,000 to 100,000 miles depending on climate conditions. Master technicians at Pelican Parts recommend proactive replacement of all suspension bushings as a complete system rather than waiting for individual failures. The cost difference is significant. Replacing all bushings preventively costs $800 to $1,200 depending on the model. Waiting for cascade failures can cost $3,000 to $5,000 in damaged suspension components. The secret is understanding that German suspension systems are engineered as integrated units where every component depends on the others working properly. When bushings fail, they don't just affect ride quality. They create vibrations and stress patterns that destroy expensive components like differential mounts, transmission mounts, and even engine mounts over time. Number 9. Never pressure wash the engine bay. While tempting for cleanliness, high-pressure water forces moisture and degreasing agents past seals and into complex, expensive electrical connections. This causes intermittent shorts and premature electrical failure that is notoriously difficult to diagnose in German cars. According to electrical system specialists and Consumer Reports investigations, German cars have significantly more sensitive electronic modules than Japanese or American vehicles. The engine bay contains dozens of control modules, sensors, and connectors that are designed to handle normal moisture but cannot withstand direct high-pressure water intrusion. The problem compounds because German electrical systems use advanced multiplexing where modules communicate constantly with each other. When one module develops moisture-related faults, it can cause phantom problems throughout the entire vehicle that cost thousands to diagnose properly. Professional detailers who specialize in German cars recommend steam cleaning or careful hand washing with minimal water pressure. The key is avoiding direct water contact with electrical connectors, especially around coil packs, fuel injectors, and control modules. Real-world data from Mercedes and BMW specialists shows that cars with pressure-washed engine bays develop electrical problems at 3 times the rate of those maintained with gentle cleaning methods. The repair costs for moisture-damaged modules often exceed $2,000 per incident. Number 8. The plastic overhaul, the cooling system secret. All German cooling systems use plastic components, including radiator necks, expansion tanks, and thermostat housings that fail due to heat cycling, often without warning. These plastic parts become brittle over time and fail catastrophically, usually around 100,000 miles. According to Consumer Reports data and extensive documentation on MB World and BimmerPost forums, cooling system failure is the #1 cause of German engine death. When these plastic components fail, they cause immediate overheating that warps cylinder heads or cracks engine blocks within minutes. The secret is treating the entire cooling system as a wear item that requires complete replacement every 100,000 miles as preventive maintenance. This includes the water pump, thermostat, expansion tank, radiator, and all major plastic hoses as a complete system. The cost comparison is stark. Preventive cooling system replacement costs $1,200 to $1,800 depending on the model. Engine replacement after overheating damage costs $8,000 to $15,000. Plus, the vehicle is often totaled due to the repair cost exceeding its value. German taxi operators in Europe follow this protocol religiously, which is why their vehicles routinely exceed 300,000 miles on original engines. They understand that German cooling systems are designed with planned obsolescence around the warranty period, not for long-term durability. Number 7. Stick to OEM or specific filter brands. Cheap oil filters collapse under the intense pressure of German engines and can clog the oil pickup tube, while cheap air filters allow micro debris into sensitive turbo impellers. German engines operate at higher pressures and tighter tolerances than most other manufacturers. According to independent testing by automotive laboratories and Consumer Reports analysis, generic filters lack the construction quality and filtration specifications required for German engines. Oil filters must withstand pressures exceeding 100 psi during cold starts, while air filters must protect turbochargers spinning at over 200,000 RPM. The recommended filter brands are MAN, Mahle, or OEM suppliers that meet exact German specifications. These filters cost $20 to $40 more than generic alternatives, but they prevent thousands in engine damage from contamination or oil starvation. Real-world examples from German car specialists show that engines using quality filters regularly exceed 200,000 miles, while those using cheap filters develop bearing damage, turbo failures, and oil pump problems around 120,000 miles. The filter cost difference over 200,000 miles is about $400, but the repair savings exceed $8,000. The secret is understanding that German engines are precision instruments that require precision maintenance components. Cutting corners on filters is like using cheap oil in a Swiss watch. Number 6. Use a catch can on all direct injection engines. Engines like the Audi T, FSI, BMW N54, and Mercedes M274 suffer from severe carbon buildup on intake valves because fuel is injected directly into the combustion chamber, bypassing the valves entirely. This means the intake valves never get cleaned by fuel flow, like traditional port injection engines. According to automotive engineering studies and extensive form documentation, direct injection engines develop carbon buildup that reduces power by 15 to 20% and causes misfires that damage expensive catalytic converters and oxygen sensors. The repair bill for carbon-damaged engines ranges from $3,000 to $8,000. A catch can intercept oil vapor from the PCV system before it reaches the intake manifold, dramatically reducing the carbon deposits that choke the engine over time. Quality catch cans cost $200 to $400 installed, but they prevent thousands in carbon cleaning and engine damage. The secret maintenance schedule includes emptying the catch can every 5,000 miles and performing walnut shell blasting every 60,000 miles to remove remaining carbon buildup. European German car specialists have used this protocol for over a decade with excellent results. Independent testing shows that engines with properly maintained catch systems retain 95% of their original power output even at high mileage. while those without catch cans lose significant performance and develop expensive problems around 80,000 miles. Number 5. Commit to proactive carbon cleaning. Because of direct injection, carbon buildup is inevitable on German engines. Every 80,000 miles, you must manually clean the intake valves using walnut shell blasting or chemical cleaning to prevent rough idle, restore performance, and prevent carbon chunks from damaging turbo or engine internals. According to Consumer Reports testing and German car specialist data, carbon buildup becomes severe enough to cause drivability problems around 60,000 to 80,000 miles on most direct injection German engines. The symptoms include rough idle, reduced power, and increased fuel consumption. The cleaning process involves removing the intake manifold and using crushed walnut shells to blast carbon deposits off the intake valves. This service costs $600 to $800, but restores the engine to like-new performance and prevents expensive damage from carbon chunks breaking loose. The secret is scheduling this service before problems develop, rather than waiting for symptoms. Carbon cleaning performed proactively maintains engine performance and prevents the carbon from hardening into deposits that require more aggressive removal methods. Real-world data from BMW and Audi specialists shows that engines with regular carbon cleaning maintain factory power output and fuel economy throughout their service life, while neglected engines lose 20% performance and develop expensive sensor and catalytic converter problems. Number 4. Never ignore the hot V oil leaks. Modern German V8 engines like the BMW N63 and Mercedes M278 mount the turbos inside the valley between cylinder banks, generating extreme heat that cooks oil and rubber seals. When you see even minor oil weeping from valve covers or seals, fix it immediately. According to automotive thermal studies and Consumer Reports investigations, hot V configurations create temperatures exceeding 300 degrees Fahrenheit in the valley area. This extreme heat accelerates oil breakdown and destroys rubber seals much faster than traditional engine layouts. The danger is that weeping oil saturates critical wiring harnesses underneath the engine, leading to expensive electrical shorts and module failures. What starts as a $200 valve cover gasket replacement becomes a $3,000 to $5,000 electrical system repair when oil-soaked wiring fails. Master technicians recommend inspecting hot V engines every 15,000 miles for any signs of oil seepage and addressing leaks immediately before they worsen. The key is understanding that these engines operate in extreme thermal conditions that require more frequent attention. Independent German car specialists report that hot V engines maintained with immediate leak repair regularly exceed 200,000 miles, while those with ignored leaks develop catastrophic electrical problems around 100,000 miles that often total the vehicle. Number 3. The non-negotiable transmission fluid flush. German manufacturers state ATF is lifetime fluid, but this is designed to get the car through warranty, not to last the vehicle's actual lifetime. The high torque and heat generated by ZF and Mercedes transmissions degrade the fluid rapidly. According to Consumer Reports investigations and class action lawsuit documentation, lifetime transmission fluid becomes acidic after 60,000 miles and starts destroying seals, clutches, and valve bodies from the inside. Independent transmission specialists report that German cars following manufacturer recommendations develop transmission problems around 120,000 miles. The secret maintenance schedule requires flushing ATF and replacing the filter every 60,000 miles using only manufacturer-approved fluid specifications. This service costs $400 to $600, but prevents $4,000 to $6,000 transmission replacements. European German car dealers quietly recommend fluid changes despite corporate policy because they witness the failures firsthand. American dealers follow corporate guidelines and profit more from transmission replacements than preventive maintenance. Real-world data from transmission specialists shows that German cars with regular fluid changes last 300,000 plus miles, while those following lifetime recommendations fail predictably around 120,000 miles. The fluid change cost over 300,000 miles is about $2,000, but it prevents $15,000 in transmission replacements. Number 2, strictly use proprietary OEM fluid specs. Do not just use synthetic oil. You must use the exact VW504/507, BMW LL04, or Mercedes 229.5 specific oil formulations. These oils are chemically formulated with correct low ash content and viscosity, crucial for protecting expensive catalytic converters, DPFs, and variable timing components. According to automotive chemistry studies and manufacturer internal data, German engines require specific additive packages that generic oils lack. The low-ash formulations prevent catalytic converter poisoning, while specific viscosity modifiers protect variable valve timing systems from wear. Using incorrect oil specifications causes VANOS system failures in BMWs, timing chain stretch in Audis, and catalytic converter damage in Mercedes. These repairs cost $3,000 to $8,000 each and are completely preventable with proper oil selection. The cost difference between correct specification oil and generic synthetic is about $20 per change, but the repair savings exceed $10,000 over the vehicle's lifetime. Quality oil also extends drain intervals safely and provides better protection under extreme operating conditions. Independent testing by Consumer Reports and automotive laboratories confirms that engines using manufacturer-specified oils have 60% fewer problems over 150,000 miles compared to those using generic alternatives, even premium synthetic brands. Number 1, the 5,000-mile oil interval. The most controversial but most effective secret is ignoring manufacturer oil change intervals completely. Change oil and filter every 5,000 miles regardless of what the service indicator says. This is the cheapest insurance you can buy for German car longevity. According to extensive Consumer Reports data and documentation from German car forums, vehicles following 5,000-mile intervals with quality synthetic oil regularly exceed 250,000 miles with original engines and transmissions. Those following manufacturer recommendations of 10,000 to 15,000 miles need major repairs around 120,000 miles. The science is clear. German engines run extremely hot and have tight tolerances that break down oil faster than manufacturers admit. Extended intervals cause oil breakdown, sludge formation, and variable valve timing system failures that cost thousands to repair. Frequent oil changes eliminate fuel dilution, moisture contamination, and thermal breakdown that destroy ultra-high-speed turbo bearings and precision engine components. The oil cost difference over 200,000 miles is about $1,000, but the repair savings exceed $15,000. German taxi operators and commercial fleets follow 5,000-mile intervals religiously because their livelihood depends on reliability. They understand that oil is cheaper than engines, and frequent changes are the foundation of German car longevity. These 10 secrets represent the difference between German car ownership being a source of pride or financial disaster. They're based on real-world reliability data, master technician experience, and proven results from high-mileage German cars worldwide. The key insight is that German cars reward meticulous maintenance and punish neglect. Following these secrets costs about $2,500 annually in preventive maintenance, but saves $8,000 to $12,000 in repairs, while providing the legendary German car experience you paid for. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you like content like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.